Hi, my name is Hui Hyang. I'm Yan Xiu's mother. Yan Xiu was doing well in Sec 1 and 2, and suddenly in Sec 3, he started struggling with English, even failing some of his common tests. I was very concerned then, so we attended a workshop by Mr. Cheng. I was very impressed by his presentation. Besides his knowledge in the subject matter, I can see that he's very passionate about helping his students. So Yan Xiu eventually agreed to sign up for the program, and I was very relieved. But the best thing was that he came back after every lesson, happy, excited, telling me all the formulas that he learned. And he actually showed me his results, his assignments, and how his grades have improved, especially in comprehension. So he did well for his O Levels, and he's now in his GCE of his choice. So I'm very glad that he was with EduEdge, and I would highly recommend EduEdge for any student who has problems with English and want to do well for English. It's very important to do well for English.
Hello, I'm Yan Xiu. I was from Mary Stella High School. I started struggling with English during the jump from Sec 2 to Sec 3 because even though the format felt the same, my grades suddenly dropped a lot during that jump. In the first common test in Sec 3, I actually had attained an F9. That was something that I was not used to do at all because I had been scoring quite well for English previously. So of course I was worried, but I thought that one failure was just a fluke. So I thought to myself that I could still handle the subject myself and carry on for the rest of the year without any tuition. However, throughout the entire Sec 3 year, I was still struggling a lot with my English. My grades were still very mediocre, hovering around a C5. And that was when I decided I really needed some help. And that's when I decided to join EduEdge. And over at EduEdge, I was introduced to the formula style method of teaching English, which was very, very different from what I had learned in secondary school. Because in secondary school, my English teacher would simply tell us for example in essays, she would simply tell us to write what we want and all that. And that made me think that English was a subject based on luck or talent. So I was very unconfident in my English. It made me feel like I didn't have the talent for English. But when I came to EduEdge, these formulas helped me to master the structures to tackling these kind of essays. And with these formulas, my essays have much more logical flow, and the most important part was that it allowed me to understand and know exactly what I was doing instead of simply writing down whatever came to my mind. With that, I became much more confident in my English, and my grades started to improve gradually throughout the year, from a C5 at the start to a A2 at the end. At the O Levels, I also had attained an A2, and this was very important as English was the L1 for my L1 R5. With that distinction, I was able to get into my dream JC, which is Nanyang JC. So I would definitely recommend EduEdge to any students out there who are looking to improve their English, especially those who are still unconfident in their English and are still confused as to why they are doing badly. The common misconception is that right now English is a subject based on luck or talent only. However, that's not true at all once you learn the formula style of teaching English. Because with it, you'll definitely be able to have a more logical flow in your thinking, and you'll know exactly what you're doing for each step. So this would definitely help your English grades to improve a lot.